Welcome to The Explainer. So if you're a focused learner looking to just cut through all the noise and understand exactly how these new digital tools actually work, well, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're tearing down a highly specific tool. It's called the Coloring Book Game Prompt Generator. We're going to look closely at the source material to see exactly what this thing does, how it actually works, and most importantly, whether it really lives up to the hype. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Listen to what one early user had to say. I couldn't draw a straight line to save my life. Now I sell coloring games on Etsy every single week. I mean, that perfectly captures this massive wall most people hit with digital products, right? No art skills, absolutely no coding skills, just staring blankly at a screen and eventually giving up. But this seller, they bypassed all of that just by fundamentally changing what they actually sell.
To really wrap your head around why this pivot works so well, you've got to look at the sheer size of the market. $2 billion. Let that sink in. That is the massive global scale of the coloring book market right now. This isn't just some cute little static niche. It is a runaway freight train. I mean, parents are practically desperate for screen time alternatives that aren't going to rot their kids' brains, and teachers, they're constantly hunting for themed activities. The demand here is just undeniable.
But here is the absolutely crucial distinction. The standard market right now, it is completely saturated with static PDF printables and basic JPEG image files. We're talking thousands of sellers just buried under a mountain of identical pages on Etsy. The real opportunity, the true game changer, lies in interactive HTML games. See, this tool doesn't just spit out a flat image. It helps you build an entire digital experience that a parent can just hand right to a child on a tablet. And because it's actually interactive, the perceived value just skyrockets and your competition drops right off a cliff.
So let's define exactly what this thing outputs. An HTML coloring game is a fully self-contained digital file. And what makes this so incredibly powerful is that it is entirely offline playable, right? There are absolutely zero external dependencies, no complex content networks, no servers required at all. You literally just open this single file in any modern web browser and boom, the game launches instantly. And honestly, the best part, the whole shebang is generated entirely by AI.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how it completely demystifies the workflow. It proves that absolutely zero coding is required from the user. None. It's really just 4 simple steps. Step 1, you configure your themes and your age groups. Step 2, select the interactive features you want. Step 3, you just copy the generated text prompt and paste it directly into an AI tool, like Claude or ChatGPT, and let the AI write the code. And finally, Step 4, take that finished HTML file, list it, and collect your sales. It's literally a copy and paste process. No way it could be simpler.
Let's actually zoom in on step 2 for a second, the game features. Because you aren't just getting a digital crayon here, folks. You can actually mix and match from 13 different interactive features. You can throw in an undo button, which, let's be real, is an absolute lifesaver for avoiding toddler meltdowns, a custom color picker, or a save as PNG button. You can even gamify the entire thing. Add a timer challenge mode, star ratings, actual sound effects. I mean, this is what elevates your product so far beyond just a simple printed piece of paper.
And the tool also gives you this incredible customization power to target highly specific niches. We're talking 12 distinct themes ranging from animals to space to intricate patterns. Plus, you get 4 complexity levels and 7 beautifully curated color palettes. But honestly, the age group setting, that is particularly fascinating. Because if you select toddlers versus adults, the generator fundamentally changes the core instructions it's giving to the AI. A toddler game is going to be instructed to have, say, 5 to 15 simple, friendly shapes, which is perfect for early motor skills. But an adult game, it's going to ask for intricate mandala-style paths with over 300 elements. So you are literally tailoring the complexity directly to the end user with a single click. So what is the generator actually building behind the scenes? Well, it builds what we can basically call the magic prompt. The true value of this tool is that it generates highly specific, incredibly detailed text prompts that contain up to 10 unique, hand-curated scenes. The prompt literally tells the AI, draw the scene as inline SVG, thick outlines, 4 to 6 pixel stroke, and so on. You don't even have to know how to prompt an AI for code. The tool writes the perfect, battle-tested instructions for you. You just copy it, paste it into ChatGPT or Claude, and let the AI do the heavy lifting of drawing the scalable vector graphics and writing all that HTML.
And this brilliantly illustrates the realistic income potential here. What I love about the source material is that it's very careful to avoid that pipe dream hype, offering a really grounded, data-driven breakdown based on real marketplace averages instead. So on Etsy, selling a single game file for $3 to $7, making just 10 sales a month nets you $30 to $70. On Teachers Pay Teachers, where educators generally expect a higher curriculum value, prices jump up to $4 to $12. Or, hey, sell on your own Gumroad store, and you keep all the margins. And remember the coolest part. You make this digital file exactly once, and it can just keep generating these numbers month after month.
Now, to be completely transparent with you, our sources do point out one minor hurdle if you're looking to sell on the Google Play Store. Because Google Play requires an actual app file, not just an HTML link, you do have to package your game into an Android app. This uses a free tool called a TWA, or Trusted Web Activity Wrapper. The source neutrally reports that there is a one-time $25 Google developer fee, and that initial setup, it's going to take you about 2 to 4 hours to learn. But the good news is, after you get past that first learning curve, subsequent apps only take about 30 minutes to package.
Let's talk about creator accountability for a second. This generator was created by a solo entrepreneur who goes by Steve as a digital marketer. Now, while the Click Routine review notes he might not be some multi-launch veteran with years of massive product drops under his belt, his design shows genuine, hands-on experience in the digital selling ecosystem. He transparently lists his contact email right there on the page. This tool isn't just slapped together. It's curated and built with real platforms like Etsy and TPT in mind. And it's hosted and managed through Warrior Plus, which really adds an established layer of transaction security for buyers. Okay, so what's the price of entry? The Coloring Book Game Prompt Generator has a one-time cost of exactly $17. That's it. There are no monthly subscriptions, no hidden fees to keep your access to the tool. To put that into perspective, based on the income table we just looked at, it takes fewer than 3 sales on Etsy at a $6 price point to completely recoup your initial investment. Everything after those first 3 sales, that is pure profit for your side hustle.
Furthermore, the whole purchase is backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. And because the transaction is handled through Warrior Plus, this guarantee is strictly enforced. The creator flat out states that if you aren't happy, you just email them, and they will refund every single penny, no questions asked. So really, this frames that $17 purchase as an incredibly low-risk opportunity for anyone who's looking to experiment with digital products and AI without having to commit massive amounts of capital right up front.
So, what's the final consensus here? Well, the independent review from ClickReadNet gives the Coloring Book Game Prompt Generator a highly favorable verdict of 9.3 out of 10. They really praise its ability to genuinely differentiate sellers in what is otherwise a super crowded market. Additionally, ClickReadNet actually offers 5 exclusive bonuses if you buy through their affiliate link, and these are specifically designed to help buyers turn this prompt generator into a reliable, recurring income stream. It's a really strong endorsement for a very focused tool.
Which brings us to our final thought. We've seen the massive size of the coloring book market, and we've seen just how easy it is to use AI to generate interactive, offline playable code without ever writing a single line yourself. So the question to you is this. In a market currently flooded with static, printable images, are interactive HTML games going to be your next digital product? It is a truly fascinating opportunity to stand out. Thank you so